Yo, Sean right there. Yo, what's good, B? Yo, I just see some boys over there, right there. And I heard they recording a podcast without you. Nah, Sean, say word. Yo, what's their name? You know what name it is. It's Round Up the Boys podcast here, and it's your co-host that does the most from coast to coast, Bimo Sucio. Let everybody know who it is. I'm here with the rest of the boys. Let them know who it is.
What's good, y'all? It's Guy. We got a lot happening this week, and more. I botched it again.
Fuck me. Keep it going, baby. Keep going.
Keep going.
We got a lot of content from everything that happened this week, so I hope y'all enjoy it.
I like this. See, that was better. Clean it up. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is season 1, episode 10. We out here. We still here. We empowered. We got a good show for y'all. A lot of stuff happened this week. A lot.
Sí, exactamente.
We are on the internet?
Yes.
We are on the internet this week.
Everybody was on the internet this week.
I hope so.
Something broke the internet this week. She
so much news.
Yeah, so much shit actually hit the fan. It was bad this week. Oh my god, I felt like I didn't even work. I was just on my phone most of the time trying to read shit, yo. Fucking
reading, watching shit.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, what's going on?
Fucking
these days?
Bananas, son. Yo, fucking but it's fam. We got one more episode left of Invincible. Season 1's almost done.
Dum
bum bum. Son, this episode though, fucking tastic, right? We all agree?
Oh, it was great.
Yo, fucking
it was delicious.
Sensational.
That's a fact.
Yum.
Orgasmic.
It was yummy for my tummy.
Hey. Oh god, I hate the Wiggles.
Nah, it was dope, man. Oh my god.
Nolan broke.
The start was just, oh my god, so many deaths.
So Nolan broke.
Deaths.
Nolan was down bad, fam. My man, Debbie confronted him. That shit was crazy. I like that.
She was like, my nigga, did you kill him or not?
Yeah. Did you do that? I did love the argument though, because the argument was very legitimate. She was like, "You're still you said you would tell me a month ago, and you still haven't told me now. Where's the trust is gone, Nolan?" I was like, "Ooh."
He said, "Were you brainwashed? Was somebody controlling you? What's up? Why did you kill him?" He's like, you just have to trust me, Debbie." No. He
said, "No, you told me you would tell me a month ago, and it hasn't been then, and you still haven't told me. The trust is gone." I was like, "Damn."
I was like, "Dang, man, Nolan, you fucked up, bro."
And if you thought
no, wait. She's like, "Nolan, get out of my house."
Yeah, yo. She said, again, what Kenny said, the deliveries. She said, "Get out of my house, Nolan." I was like, "Oh shit."
He took off.
He didn't do a walkout. He took off, yo.
He didn't even put his sneakers on.
Did not. Yo, no socks or nothing. He said, "I'm in my PJs. Fuck you."
I'll be back for dinner.
Yeah. No. He said, "We'll talk later." Yo,
I just heard I'm gonna get food.
Yeah. I'm gonna get food. No, that was I'm gonna recollect on everything before I hit your mother. That's what that looks like.
My God.
Yo, because son, she had the frantic phone call of somebody who was gonna get hit when they got back. I'm sorry. That's just
But when he came back to the house though,
oh my god!
There, and then they found out. But before that, Debbie found out that they were spying on them and stuff. And my son Donald pulled up. "Debbie, we have to move. There's no time. Let's go." My guy Donald, man. My dude, man.
That man's efficient. He says what he needs and keep it moving. That's it.
But when he came back to the house, right? I'm thinking they shooting bullets at him, right? And the shit is bouncing off. He just, you know what I mean? Just okay, all right, cool. And then just automatically just kill. You know what I mean? like dude caught a gun to his head. How do you what?
Yeah, yo, he just took that shit to the face.
That's squishy, bro.
To the face.
Why do I hate that sometimes? I understand you're a soldier, but this is an alien. This is an alien. And also we know that he can't be killed by normal means, especially bullets. and everybody kept shooting at him.
Everyone just shoots at him. I mean,
Kept shooting at him and just ended themselves. Like what?
I mean, look, the same thing could be said about Japan, America, any country that had a giant monster attack them. The same thing could be definitely said. Why do you think guns help?
But he's so strong, so he pushed somebody on the table and it sliced them in half.
I know. That's crazy. It was crazy.
He slapped this one shorty so hard it twisted her spine.
Yo, she was backwards. She was like backwards, son. Stretching to Doug. Like, yo, Doug, I need help.
No, Donald, bro.
Donald. His name is Donald. His name is Donald. I keep thinking it's Doug. I thought it was Doug.
Don't disrespect him like that.
So then call Cecil then.
Clive?
No, Cecil, bitch. Yo, nah.
Nah, Donald, man.
He said Clive. Yo.
Donald said, oh, shit. He said, oh, shit.
Debbie, I'm so sorry. You have to come with us. What's going on?
Man. Nolan, son, why you crush my man's spine like that, bro?
So Nolan really
like that.
I mean, it's cool it wasn't a mental break, but you knew Nolan was down bad because all his fucking cards started tumbling down.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah.
When you get caught up in your act, caught up in your bullshit.
Yeah, you see?
There's only one way shit trickles down, right? Well, I said that quote wrong. I'm sorry.
Welcome to my world of phrases and misconceptions.
It's which way shit travels. It's down. It's always down. Oh my God.
Listen. Whatever kills you makes you stronger in my book.
All right. I like that. I like that one.
We're just gonna skip the fact we don't come back.
We're beyond
you
death.
Don't know that.
Barry.
No one knows that.
We're beyond death. I believe that.
But no, what you call it? The rest of the episode. Oh my God! It was just all of a journey. It was a whole journey. They had
no. Elaborate why? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I hated the interaction Mark had with Amber. I need we need to get to that because basically what happens is in the scene when they cut back to the car, they're finishing up the fucking road trip. Will drops off Amber. Mark goes and is like, Amber, come on, you got to stop. And she's like, no, I'm sick of your bullshit. Mark, I like this part because Mark was about to say, I'm invincible. But the minute he got to in, she closed the door on him. And it wasn't even a title. The title didn't even appear, which was a funny ass thing. I like that they took fun with that. What?
I think they showed the title before that.
No, they didn't. They didn't. I told you they didn't show the title within 13 minutes of the.
Right. Right.
So basically, what is it? Mark revealed to Amber that he's invincible. She's not impressed, and because she had found out, I guess, weeks ago, and she's mad because he didn't tell her sooner. I need the logic explained because he needed a secret identity. And she said, oh, that you couldn't trust me. Fam, it's not even the fact that he needed to trust you. His face is recognizable in the mask. Why you think Will found out? So if he found out, what the fuck makes you think that he wants to get you in danger? So how you mad? How are you mad? Elaborate.
Well, I mean, Adam Eve, she told him to. She told Mark to tell her that he was invincible a long time ago, so that this doesn't actually happen. Because I think she like alluded to the fact that like she was gonna find out. Because Amber's not dumb. I don't think the show ran her as someone that's just oblivious. Like Amber, William's intelligent. William's intelligent to know like he could see his friend. Obviously,
the only dumb person is Jay. I keep calling him Jay. I'm just gonna call him that. The fucking pyro dude, Rex. Yeah, Rex. But
other than that, like she's pretty intelligent. So yeah, she would eventually find out. And like if any normal person, I think if we lived in a world of superheroes and stuff like that, I think you would know if your significant other is a hero or not. Like especially if they're not around or if certain things happen and somehow this hero shows up or whatever. It's not like
and then it's like if you really like depending on how your mask looks. That's why I look as shitty as Green Lantern movie was. It was like they really did hit home on that. Like all he has is a fucking mask, and
it's not just the mask. Because if you want to do that, you could go to DC with Flash, and you could clearly see it's Barry, but Barry vibrates his face fast enough so you don't see it. So like even with Nolan, I don't think people know that that's Nolan, like his father, because he literally walks around and does regular shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's like the Superman thing. Like he puts on glasses, acts like a klutz, and you don't know he's Superman.
yeah, but they also said I remember with the Superman thing, they evolved that. Like they said the glasses does kind of change his like I forgot what it does. It's supposed to like change his eye color or something like that. It changes him enough to not make you feel like it's Superman. But also people won't think that there's also a psychological thing where people won't think that it's Superman even though they see Clark. They will never put the two together because they'll be like, nah, this regular man can't be this, this godlike being. It's a psychological thing also. But because you could look at Nolan doesn't wear a mask or nothing like that. But people
look
don't
at
know.
Oprah.
But people don't know. But people don't know that Nolan is Omni-Man, and that's literally because is they not putting two together, or he just has like he vibrates his face fast enough. It's so many ways people can hide this shit without a mask if they have enough power.
I guess, yeah.
But other than that, but with Amber's situation, I only agree with the fact that because she responded as
A
girl.
Yeah.
A high school girl. I mean, like if anything, like a girl going through different types of emotions, she's still maturing. I mean, at the same time, she probably didn't see that. Like she didn't look at it that way. And then another thing is that it's a superhero world, so they probably spent years with this kind of stuff. So it's like, why would you hold us away from me if we we live in this superhero society and we understand this heroes? Why would you lie to me and say that you're not gonna tell me that you're a hero? Like clearly you are, I know already, but you go and decide not to tell me.
Okay.
Like, so I understand like how she's upset. I don't agree with her. She needs to just get over herself. But because he did save her life on numerous
a whole lot
occasions.
of occasions. Okay,
So,
let's not get crazy.
other than that, like still I understand where she's coming from. So I could see that. So it's perspective. It's just good writing. Like if you
that makes sense.
Good writing. That's all I could say. But other than that, with that the social interaction, interpersonal relationship building, like that guy,
yeah. Interacting building.
You like that guy? No?
Oh my god! Look at Kenny's a well-renowned voice actor. He's gonna be an action star, very well anime protagonist. Now MD.
I know. Look at the vernacular he got.
This guy, yo.
No, but
this whole podcast is your arc. Wait until we make the perfect being out of you. You're gonna be fucking phenomenal. Will you rule the world? We won't know until the next season.
It's silly.
Yeah.
Nah, but the episode was great, man. That shit. The way they try to stop Nolan from getting to Mark to tell her to talk to him, because remember Cecil, aka Clive. The only way they could beat Omni-Man is with Invincible because
no, you forgot to you fucked up the setup.
What's setup?
The title screen was supposed to come in right when you said it.
Oh my god. But right, but yeah. The plans they had, fucking Donald got killed, my man's
Donnie G.
Even though he set a bomb off.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
It was an honor, sir.
He's like, who are you talking to? Boom!
He said it's gonna keep him down for an hour or two, or maybe not.
Yeah, but the smoke cleared. That was hilarious. He said, or maybe not at all. Like, damn.
Yeah. Then they blew the laser, and then they brought off Ezra Miller's cyborgs. Oh my god!
So fucking glad. I think the people heard me.
He bit him. Like
he said, they bit him.
He was biting the shit out of
his nose, son, and I thought it was gonna rip off, yo.
I thought so too, but
yeah, because I was like, I don't know if Nolan has a healing factor as advanced, but I know. Like, is it advanced to where it grows off the spot? Like, if he loses something, no.
My dude, like,
wouldn't it take time? Because
it just takes time. Because what you call it? Remember, Invincible. It already showed. It didn't show he get.
No, I got that. No. I meant
they showed enough that he had.
I meant compared to Nolan. Compared to Nolan, because Nolan is like he's a matured Viltrumite in the sense that I'm like, like. Does he regenerate like a reptile? If the shit comes off, it'll take him a few minutes. He could get his nose back. Like, had that been the case, that's what I mean. Because I'm like, even when he got Nolan got his shit beat out of. He still needed some time to rest. I'm like, yeah, no,
it'll take time. But it depends on the injury. I mean, if they lose an arm, they'll grow it back. It just takes some time.
right, okay.
It's not gonna be like Deadpool. Like it'll take
it's
time.
the severity of
Take
the
a couple
injury.
days,
Yeah, okay.
and it'll probably grow back.
Ugh.
But like them, because they get crazy injuries.
Yeah.
Like getting impaled. You already saw Invincible with Battle Kitty.
I know.
He got
Put the
literally
motherfucking
destroyed.
paws on him, son.
Destroy all his insides. Like I'm pretty sure he had a whole bunch of internal hemorrhaging.
He gave Monster Girl brain surgery.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
But,
So I
but
mean,
somehow he gave Black Samson his powers back. I don't fucking know.
I think those cyborgs gonna really. I mean, I knew it was gonna do damage. It's gonna hurt him, but I didn't think it was gonna do too much. And then the way he had NASA. I said NASA, but he had the headquarters like throwing up, bro, through like because the severity of how he's destroying.
He told that shit was. He's like, hey guys, I think I know why we got to be on high alert standby. Yo, Rex was like, what the fuck is going on today?
Yo,
He said, did he just say against Omni-Man?
Yo. Oh, speaking of side plots, while this was all going on, Robot's side plot was starting to come in fruition. So basically, he's been he wants to be a real boy like Pinocchio, and he took everything, just came back. He went to the
why you gotta devalue his part like that?
Nah, because he's a real boy.
Clearly an emotional part.
It was an emotional part. I didn't. You see, you should have called him Clyde. You should have called him Clyde from the beginning. His name's Cecil. He should have called him Cecil. You got me. God.
Yo, the Mauler twins are the Mauler guy twins, whichever, because they clone each other, whatever. But they are intelligent. They master cloning and also
integral to the plot.
Regenerative fucking healing. Like they could reattach nerves and all that shit relatively easy. It's amazing.
They just can't do proper brain transplants depending on the brain.
They can't transfer your consciousness into another.
But they can make a copy of it.
Yeah. So basically, Robot revealed himself. It was his lines were by far the best out of it because he said, "You need to hurry up. Air is toxic for me." Yeah. I don't mean to devalue it. It was just like that's crazy. It was like this is how I handle that situation.
Bro,
like what the
like, I never made this. He was like because like when he was coming out of it, he was like I never made this tank to be open.
Yeah,
and they had to drill into it and all that. And the dude, the bullets they was funny. He was like ugh. He's like, well, you lost the coin toss.
Yeah. No, they say when it comes to cloning, it's more of a coin.
Now I'm talking about when he had to pick him up because they did a coin toss to who's gonna pick him up and put him on the bed. And he's like, well, you lost the coin toss. And he's like, he picked him up and put him on the gurney. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's just like an interesting fact for like Robot or what was his name again?
Rudy.
Oh yeah, Rudy. That like he actually wanted to like change to a new body and stuff like.
Like Pinocchio.
No, he was not. He was already a real boy. He just was like.
He's deformed. He was
exactly.
Yeah, he's deformed. His brain was deformed too when they made the transfer.
Yeah, they said what was deformed. They said his neurological thing was like the size of a pea, right?
Yeah.
That's some crazy synapse in his brain.
They were good with they're good with the science.
They are. They really are. They are.
For sure.
I mean, I'm not getting into cell biology in here. Hell no. But yeah, the synapses and stuff was pretty on point. But we don't know. I mean, all this was theory. Like that's if you had a machine to transfer, like to make a copy of someone's brain. But I mean, that's how cloning is. It's not really. It's not you there. It's just a copy of someone that's just like you. The only thing is that he has an actual able body. He gave him a power, which was cool. He gave him powers. So he gave him the technical enhancement, what that shit that looked like a little centipede.
Yeah. Oh, the Neuralink?
The Neuralink, yeah. He gave him the Neuralink to control the robots and stuff. But I mean, he's still a super genius. I think that was his power, right? He's a super genius.
If I'm not mistaken, I think so, yeah.
Wait, you read the comics, right?
Yeah.
Does he also get the same power as Rex? I'm just curious about that, actually.
No.
I don't think so. No.
It does. I don't think that was ever explored. But I don't think. He never got no Rex.
Okay, I just thought that would have been like interesting if he did because he is a clone of Rex.
Yeah,
It just like then you just get a smarter version of him.
True. Yeah.
I mean, but they do. There's a part where I mean, I guess you could spoil or whatever. But Rex does die eventually? He sacrificed himself, and like Rudy takes his name. Like he instead of calling himself Robot, he calls himself Rex to honor him.
Okay, so
that was like I guess that was the only time that I guess they shared that kind of thing.
That mutual respect.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the reveal was fucking amazing when he walked in. When Rudy walked in, yo,
what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? And why the fuck are you younger me? My childhood sucked. Yo, I love him as a voice actor. He's a funny ass comedian.
He's great.
Nah, you should have seen him in Kroll Show when they were playing Gigolo House, because he was like the head gigolo at the time in charge. Yo, the way he talked with Nick Kroll, he's like, yo, so not busting your balls, bro, but you trying to have a gigolo off? And then it was just bad. It was just fucking trash dialogue between each other.
Oh man, but yeah, the rest of the episode they was trying to stop Nolan.
And
the whole time
they unleash our Lord Demigod himself, the Dark One.
That's how you Yo, oh my god, juiced them up with all types of enhancements and drugs.
His pain receptor and juiced his ass up to the T like Barry Bonds and Sammy Sosa without the whitening.
Ooh, he was a big boy.
Boy,
he's pissed. He said he's pissed.
Yeah,
you. I know he blames you.
He blames you for the shit that the USA government did to him. Okay, Cecil.
He's trying to live his life in the Japanese Sea.
Yeah,
you know I mean?
Look what happened.
Up one time, everybody just started spazzing. So I understand how you feel.
See what happens.
I understand. I know where he comes from.
Because Kendon is also a secret kaiju. We got Ultraman in the building. He's our special guest here.
There's a comic. I think they just dropped a few years ago. No, it was a Marvel comic where the Captain America became a kaiju. They had a Captain American kaiju. Look it up. It's crazy. It's a crazy story. It's a USA soldier. He transforms into a big kaiju fighting big other cataclysmic events and stuff like that.
You're saying a Marvel comic, right? Not the manga, because there's a manga called Kaiju number 8, and it's a dude that got some weird ass ability that he transformed into kaijus.
No. This is Captain America. Like he has Captain America's
shield and everything. Oh, okay.
Not the shield. He got that on his chest, and he's a giant kaiju that could breathe fire and all that. It's crazy.
What? Oh shit! That's almost as badass as a Venom dragon. But
he looks dope. No, he looks dope, bro.
Yeah. But you know what's cooler is a Venom dragon. Never seen
it happen.
It just finished, yo. The King in Black. I need you to look into because then guess what they also showed? Anti-Venom dragon. Oh shit!
Oh my god, that's like White Fatalis, right?
Son, I shit you not, it is, because it's Agent Venom. It's Flash Thompson Venom as a fucking dragon. So that's fucking crazy. Badass. Yo, talk about a great story. Yo, Donny Cates gave Venom so much character now. So much character. He's not just the fucking grifter from San Francisco who got mad because Peter Parker took my job. Nah, it's not. Yo, it's so much more than that. He's, badass. And he's not fucking played by Topher shit Grace from That 70s Show.
You always get mad at the best Spider-Man movie. God, leave it alone.
You just like it because of the dancing.
What?
Right.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
It was great transition. It was amazing film production.
Yo, get your money when you fix this goddamn door.
Fix this goddamn door. Yeah, exactly.
Give me rent.
Give me the rent.
No. Rent. Good boy. He would never do this. Good boy. Yo, I hate you so much.
It's a great movie.
You make me like this. Yo.
It's just a good movie.
It's not. Let it be. I hate it.
Well, guess what happened this week? You saw? You checked out the new chapter of My Hero?
Yes, I did. Kenny Poworth.
Ooh, the vestiges.
Vestiges
popped out.
Ping pong.
Boop boop.
So yeah, apparently, I guess anybody with special abilities is a hindrance to, I guess, humans. So there was an evacuation, right? Is that what? There was an evacuation in town. The little shrew, the giant shrew lady, because she wasn't a mouse, she was a shrew. Um, I don't know how I know. Don't ask me, Nat Geo, bitch. Um, she was about to get shot at, and then Deku came and saved her, and like gave
Well, you
him.
call that lady? She's a fox.
I could have sworn it was a shrew because she
Why
had a
would she
rat-looking
be
tail.
a shrew? She was a fox.
Was it?
She's
I
a
don't.
fox. She's a rat-looking tail. It was a little bushy.
Yeah, that was a rat-ass looking tail, son.
He said a shrew though. But of all the rodents, a shrew. Why couldn't she be a capybara?
Capybaras don't have little radish tails.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They're
Capybaras,
big rats.
they're big rats, but their tails are fluffed. Like it's too much fur for you to see the outline of the
Their
tail.
tails are, is their tail really fluffy? I don't. Capybara tails are not fluffy. I swear it's like
But
long.
they're not long. No, they're not long. That's the thing. They're about as long to their thigh, like to their ass cheek. It's not really nothing crazy.
Well, I think she was a fox. Well, but it don't matter. Whatever. She was in trouble.
I'm looking at pics right now, bro. She look like a fox. I don't think she a fox.
Wait, she look like a fox, but you don't think she's a fox?
I don't think she's a fox because she squeaks. She squeaks after everything she says. It's a mouse.
It says squeak, yeah, but
Yeah, but I would think that's a shrew.
I don't
Shrew
know where
squeak.
I had fox from. I don't know why I got. She kind of look like a. I don't know, man.
Her
Whatever.
ears are pointed like a fox. When they show the illustration of the coat, it's like her base coat looks from her nose up. It's darkened. Then from the bottom of her nose down, it's lightened up. So it looks like a fox. But foxes don't. I don't know a fox to squeak. I know a fox to like give a little. Something. I don't know.
They make a little sound like that. They don't bark.
No, they don't bark, but
No,
no. They do make little shrieks and shit, but it's not like
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Whatever. I mean, but with Deku,
Don't talk to me
there
like
was a
that.
thing he put. I wasn't telling you whatever. I'm just saying, like we get it, we got it. All right, it's a shrew.
It got it
rat
good. It's
fox
the creature,
lady.
the rodent-looking dog. Fuck, it squeaks. Yeah,
It squeaks. A dog that squeaks.
A
Yeah,
dog.
exactly.
Oh my
But-
fucking god, is that a dog that squeaks?
But yeah, the
Shoot it!
highlight though.
Yo, what was it?
Is 2 and 3 showed up.
Yeah,
that was the
like,
highlight of the chapter.
It was, but was that a flashback, or was that
What?
in the midst of him rescuing the chick?
It was like during.
It was
like
a
during.
flashback, right?
I think it was like during.
I think that
No,
was a flashback because every time he does a flashback, it's like it's a black screen and the overlay is blacked out. That's why I'm like,
Oh, right.
he must be
It probably
having
was
this before. Like he must have had that right before he saved the chick.
Yeah,
That's what I
probably.
feel like because they're trying to show. Because I'm guessing from how they're showing it, it's like Deku left. So now what you're getting is little bits and pieces of him going through Japan and saving random people. And while all of that is happening, he was having conversations before everything with the vestiges. Apologies, I'm gassy today.
But they didn't the only thing with 2 and 3 they mentioned them. We don't know their quirks yet, right?
No, they
didn't
never
show that.
brought up the quirks. It was just that the brother of All for One.
Yeah, they shared the story of like the brother of All for One was rescued because it was during the time of war. So then those two came when All for One was at the height of his power and he was like fucking with society and shit like that.
Yeah, when the
And so there was
villain
a lot of wars and
society
stuff.
was about to make a.
And so even though they hated All for One, they still came and saved his little brother. And from then, that's when
One for All got made.
that's how One for All got transferred to number 2 and shit like that.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. Because like even in season 1, didn't they say like All for One like beat the shit out of it? He bullied his brother basically, right?
Yeah, his brother couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
It's like that's what it is. He couldn't beat him. But then they figured out like, through transfers of the power, like they would have to have done that. Like this guy has all types of quirks. You would have to have something with all types of quirks or enough quirks that could battle his quirks enough.
Or they could just fuck all that and through the power of purity and friendship, just be like it transferred over, and then
they don't really be using that. Thank God, they don't really be using that.
Thank God. Well, they did for the last couple episodes I saw, but not for this season. Thank fucking God. I don't even know. I stopped watching.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Talking about the shit with Eri. Anything with Eri in it, I was like,
but I was in friendship. That was a crutch. Thing, he even mentioned that shit in the chapter the last 2 chapters. He mentioned that how he Like he had to kind of make this decision because he also felt like he had to use a lot of people's help to even use his quirk.
Mhm.
Like with Eri, he can't use 100% without like some kind of aid.
Right.
Like so that's something he wanted to
No,
get
I
rid
just
of, or at least
meant
work
that.
on.
I mean that shit from the school and everything that turned me off. Right, literally that episode after they fought. What's this dude's name?
Overhaul.
Overhaul. That was it. I stopped watching the show.
Oh, that now you bugging that. You seen that eye in that episode? You bugging.
I don't. Yo, I
You
don't.
see the
I don't.
eye?
I saw it.
He looked
I
at
do.
it?
I saw the. I know they fought Overhaul and everything. I saw Night Eye die. I'm still trying to grasp like how did people like get a connection with him so quickly that they showed him in the fucking series. I'm still not processing that. Okay,
Who,
Night Eye.
Overhaul or Night
No,
Eye?
Night Eye. Like everybody's connection to him because they were like, "Damn, Night Eye died." I'm like, I just met this nigga a few episodes ago. How
But
do I
that's,
care? Why do I care about this? He died. Damn. Should have seen a
I
little
mean,
bit closer to the future, fam. Like,
well, no, it's not that he just died. It was significance of his death
I,
because he died instead of because remember he told Deku if he was to fight
yeah,
Overhaul he's going to die, and
right.
he also kept warning him, "Don't fight him, you're going to die. You cannot change fate. You cannot do this. Blah 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 blah." That's the reason why when he died, it was like holy shit, like because he and also he has a power to perceive shit, but it's also just like yo, like this man was saying he like this was supposed to happen, but yet he was the one that changed the fate because his death was the one that changed the fate of Deku and all that other shit.
I guess I think I don't think they handled him correctly because he was mentor, but I
I
could
think
give
it was
two
just
shits about mentor at this
I think it
point.
was just the anime, how the anime because in the manga it was just it was just a couple chapters with him training him and
Yeah, that was the thing. They barely
it
showed
moved,
any training montage with him. Like,
yeah, but it showed it. I mean, they showed the only training they showed was when they had in the office, and that was that was it. Like the
yeah,
manga, that was it. In the manga, that was it. They would have to do a filler if you if
yeah.
you
So
would
then
want that.
I don't. Yeah, I have no connection to that character. So when people be like, "Damn, Night Eye died," I'm like, okay, and
Well, who's saying all that? Like,
yo, the amount of because of all the fucking anime pages I be. This is why I was like, yo, it makes no sense. The community be weirding me out sometimes when that shit with the whole AOT ending. You know how many anime pages I said, damn, Eren went out like a bitch. I'm like, how? Where was the character development thrown away? Are y'all reading the
what
same shit?
he went out. It just went out fast. It just all I'm saying with that shit, it went out fast. That's all. It just went
Yeah.
quick, and it just because they was rushing that shit. You got people just gotta understand. Like manga artists, they be on a fixed schedule, son. Them studios want this shit on this day at this certain time with your blood on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like sacrifice your first child kind of shit.
Yeah, if there's blood on there, we'll just turn it to a color page.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
Hold on, we turned it to a color page. Oh my
crazy.
god, yo.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Guy, do you have a secret job we don't know about? I feel like you all really feel like you are underground husbando somewhere for mangaka. It's like, oh, this is the page you gave me? Pathetic. Give me his hand. No! I don't want another color page. It's up for the fans. Nah.
Oh man. So what else?
He says, what else?
It was so much.
I mean, yeah, he read he met the vestiges. I guess All Might knows how to cook bento boxes now.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was cute. It was mad cute. He was like, eat that. All right, cool. Thanks for the meal.
All Might, aka his butler now.
Yeah, All Might is Alfred. It was just fucking weird.
That's stepdad.
Hey, because his real dad never showed up. Still to this point, to this very point, still hasn't showed up at all.
Somehow he has a quirk and he's out there somewhere. All right.
He's out there breathing fire.
His name is Jing Freaksies. If you remember him, he's from a show called Hunter x Hunter. It might be Deku's dad. It's Ginge Freaksies.
Oh my god!
Have you seen this, Dad? Have you seen this, Dad?
Have you seen my papa? Papa?
Daddy? Dada? Nah.
Oh, that must be one long ass store run.
Get some cigarettes.
Yo, what fucking IG video was it? My man said it's like 13 miles from my house to to the corner store, and it takes about 20 minutes to get there. So why has it taken my dad 5 years to go get cigarettes? Yo, I started losing that shit when he did the mathematical equation for it. Oh, that was so
Dad
bad.
jokes was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember one with a Halloween one where it was like, what you going as Halloween dressed as my dad, and it was a ghost. Like, yo, chill out.
Side, I'm so fucking weak.
You wildin'. Like, I gotta stop.
He said, "Who'd you bring for Dad Day?" I brought my mom. What?
Oh boy.
And then when your mom starts whipping out her laptop and a strap on, oh shit, no. This isn't
She's
career.
an OnlyFans
This
model.
isn't a career.
Hey.
Hey, yo, this ain't for career day. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it is. You getting that career spice.
Don't look at me like that. Hey, Mr. Thompson be buying my shit. Yeah. Like that now. Oh, nah, let me stop.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus.
I miss Chris already. Why not here? No, let me
Oh
stop.
No.
But we got some real world news. We got a real news world update with your anchor Guy. Guy, tell us what happened this week.
Oh yeah, Derek Chauvin, that's his name. If I'm saying it correctly. Well, it doesn't matter if I'm botching it really, but yeah, he's been charged. He's been charged with 3 charges on the death of George Floyd, which is
Yes. So what? I'm sorry. Repeat his name because I'm gonna call him DC. Derek the Dick. Derek the Dick Chalver.
Just call him Derek Chomo or something like that.
Yeah, Derek Chomo. That's again great segue. Derek Chomo, the police officer who strangulated George Floyd while arresting him, knowingly did the bullshit. Got charged, and fam, when we saw them read the charges, when the jury got to read the charges, and that face dropped, oh, such a screentastic moment.
I mean, he knew he was guilty because he didn't even testify.
No, he didn't.
Or anything. But he got 3 charges: 2nd and 3rd degree murder and 2nd degree manslaughter. He faces up to 75 years in prison. So I mean, it's a win. It's definitely a win. But
yeah, after the other 2 incidents that have just taken place,
to a degree, it just feels like it's long overdue.
Yeah,
but at the same time, there has to be a next step. We saw this trial. It's just crazy to me. I don't understand how we could watch a video for 9 minutes, 29 seconds, see a man lose his life, and then yet have a trial on TV about said video, and then still say people were like,
no, I don't. I think it was.
Anyways, I'm not even gonna get into that. But
yeah,
all I hope for now is that we have more policy reform with policing and stuff like that. A lot of times, even the stuff that happened this week with Miss Bryant and the other kid.
R.I.P. to the souls that we just lost.
That's a fact. And there has to be some sort of some type of reform to something.
I'm still trying to grasp it.
It has to be changed to tactics or maybe decision making, critical thinking. I don't know. It has to be
something discipline. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. It's just. But with Derek, that's more of a morality issue, and that's where you got to sniff out people that's like that and get them out of there, because they already had complaints and stuff about him. I don't understand why he would still have a shield if people are complaining about his policing. Literally, he can't serve the community if he's having. You gotta
also know it's that fucking fake ass gay brotherhood of an occupancy that they keep.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, they do have an IAB. They have internal affairs, so they have to use that, and they have to use those kind of resources. They have to use it better, or have federal look into it or something. It has to be somebody to.
There has to be a more opener connection for internal affairs. That's what I would feel like, because in order to get to internal affairs, who do you have to talk to? You have to talk to a officer to explain.
Internal affairs is his own. It's his own entity.
It's its own entity.
Yeah, it's his own entity. It's not there to serve. It's not there to serve the officers. It's there to make sure the tactics were done right, and to
Right.
make sure nobody was in the wrong.
So how the
It's not
fuck is
really
it
on the
that we
offensive
don't have?
side. It's mostly for. It's really supposed to just be for. It's supposed to be for the civilian side. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to have officers in there doing stuff like Derek. Like those are the things I'm saying. Like those, if you have these resources in there, then people like Derek shouldn't have a badge. Is what I'm saying. We should also have, I know the psychological test, and I've taken that test, and it's to be honest, it's bullshit. It has to be better questions. You have to wean these people out to understand. Like,
type of question they gave you?
It's just whack. It's
If you
stupid
see a
questions.
cat
Like
or a
if
person in the road, who do you pick up?
like if like under circumstances of like drugs and stuff like that, would you use if you see narcotics or whatever, would you use it? Would you take it? If you see, like morality questions, like if you see
Oh,
money,
this is way
things
too
like
easy.
that, and then also ask you if, like your mental fortitude with certain things. They'll give you situations and see how you would respond to them. But it's not. It could be better, is what I'm saying.
Right.
It could be better. It could put more time and money into it, get better professional psychologists, and just because we could wean out people. If you have the money, and police do have the money, if you have the money, you get the psychiatrist that really could figure it out. Like, all right, like, yeah, this guy is not, or this woman is not fit to be in uniform. Like, it's not hard to say that, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. You can't do the job, and that's okay.
Tell that to their egos. Tell that to their.
I mean, that's too bad, but like, you can't do the job. You can't have an ego if you're doing that job. You can't.
I know. Tell them that because the amount of times that I see, and we live in New York. You know how many NY shenanigan fucking vids I be sending you. You know how many times
I know, bro. I'm a black man, bro.
Exactly.
I've lived here. I've been through it. I've been stopped so many times. I understand. I've been stopped on bullshit occasions. I wore all white one time and had a bag, and they stopped me for no reason, just to stop me. So like, it's not. I understand. What I'm saying is that they just need better tactics with this nonsense to stop killing my fucking people. That shit gets annoying. It's really getting annoying. It's coming from people that are wearing uniforms. And the funny thing is that we can't do nothing to you because you're wearing uniforms. But if you take that uniform off, we'll square up, then shoot the fair one. But that's it. Don't be trying to kill people over like simple shit. Everybody has a day in trial. It's another thing. Like, this shit, it's just dumb, son. Like, the brother George could be here. He could have been in a trial, bro. Like, he didn't need to just die over that shit. And the people that be talking about how if he was on drugs or if he used to do this and that, like, that's not a death sentence. And I don't give a fuck what you guys say. It's not.
Well, it's not a death sentence. And what the fuck does that have to do with the situation at hand? The fuck?
That's what people will bring up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, but that's like the dumbest shit ever. Anytime an event happens, they always gotta come back to the past. What the fuck does the past have to do with anything? They could have been changing themselves in that heat of the moment. You don't know this. You don't know the situation. You don't know the person. But
I'm like, I'm just saying, does that even?
It doesn't.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't warrant no death sentence.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It doesn't.
Even criminals have a right to live. Like, the fuck? Like, nobody here is whatever religion you follow. We're not neither that deity. You know what I'm saying? God, anybody.
We're not Buddha,
all that shit.
Not
so
Shiva,
like,
we're not Asura.
We're not passing no judgment, so we shouldn't even be doing that. Like, it's just the thing is, out here in America, man, it's tough. It's tough, but it's just I hope that all my people out there, people of minority, black
of color,
people, whoever, people of color, just take your time and heal, and because it's been a hellish week. I mean, we did get a dub, but at the same time,
we took 2 losses. Like,
we took not even 2, but we took a few losses. Let's just strive for that policy reform and just make sure these people hear us, man. If anything, attack the money. Fuck it. Attack the money, because that's the only time. This is a capitalist government. Attack the money. That's the only time they're gonna hear us.
Don't fall for the shit like, oh, just because it's May, we're gonna open back up because there's no virus. There's still a virus, stupid. No,
don't spend all that money with all they bullshit going on. Like, don't give them that much bread, man. Like, we're a race of people that spend we like the third richest. Like, what is it, $21 trillion go through a community or some shit like that?
Yeah,
like, we can keep that shit to ourselves.
Hashtag remember Black Wall Street. Hashtag remember Black Wall Street.
That shit to ourselves. But yeah, man, just heal up, y'all. Just we out here. Stay strong. That's it.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yo, but
another loss that we actually fucking
was it a loss? I think.
Well, no, it was
Nah. But
well,
YouTube,
it was
I want to say, wait, hold up.
loss for the
YouTube,
YouTube community.
no, but YouTube, bro. But nah, YouTube the last few years, YouTube, I don't know what's going on. Even with the Smash community, I don't know what's going on with y'all. But can y'all leave the kids alone? Please, just leave the children, leave the children alone. They're not doing nothing to you but watching a video. Leave them alone.
YouTube. You gotta blame it on the content creator. I don't understand the people in.
That's a YouTubers. Is it YouTube or YouTubers?
You said YouTube. You said YouTube.
Oh, my bad. YouTubers.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
why I was like, yo,
some of the YouTubers gotta chill.
Quote unquote, you know what? We are content creators, but I don't put myself as that level of like, oh, I'm creating content. I'm not bougie with the shit. We make a podcast. That's it. We're not fucking higher ups. We ain't no upper echelons at the moment. I don't know what the fuck is it with people that are in our realm of nerd shit, like doing content creating when it comes to streaming, just doing videos and regular, the video blogging, the vlogging and shit like that. I don't know what it is about you people. Why the fuck can y'all not attract people your age? Why is this always an issue? What the fuck? I don't like.
It's like the question is, do you like him ripe?
You like him ripe, or do you like him on the clock? I don't understand this. Like,
this shit is crazy. But yeah, this week, what you call it? EDP 445.
Yeah,
EDP 445 got caught up in
another sting
operation by these poachers that catches people who who catches creeps on YouTube, but they do a sting operation with like how to by providing what is it, text messages and stuff like that.
Yeah, so basically
like that.
This isn't the first time that's happened to him. There have been a couple times and a couple stings actually. He's been caught like a couple times, but because of I forget where he lives. Is it somewhere in Florida or something like that?
Cali.
It's Cali. Gun laws are pretty open right there because the last confrontation that he had, he was eating chicken wings and my man put the gun on the table and he was like, you know what to do. Like, and that was just the procedure of a get the fuck out type of statement. But he was caught messaging a decoy that was thought to be 13 years old. And did you guys hear the chat log or nah?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through the chat log, but yeah, I saw the chat log. It was kind of it was such the man's sick, man. The man's sick.
It was such a weird gradual decrease because it was like, okay, the first couple weeks, like I'm not gonna hold you. Dude was funny because I like that not giving a fuck attitude. Like when he introed his movies, his videos, it'd be funny as shit. His football commentary was what really made him big. And then I had caught him on Tosh.0, and that was just because he was giving his Oscar nominations. And that shit was funny because he was talking about this was during The Blind Side. Yo, oh my god.
Nah, he's funny. He made funny content.
Yeah,
nobody can refute that.
Yeah, it was just
funny. But all that is done. He took down his YouTube.
He knew his own fucking channel, but like it's just hearing like from the conversation because at the beginning it was like, hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm such a big fan. I can't believe you're following me and responding back to me. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. Da 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 da. Found out the age, I think off rip-ish. Like I think the second time they messaged each other. But then when it got into the, hey, how you doing? What's up? You know, he was like, oh, just took a mean big shit. And he sent her a picture of the shit. And then literally, like, I think weeks after, then I start hearing the trigger word. Like he keeps calling her baby. Oh, how you doing, small human? Like it just got really fucking gross at a point. Like then he explained to her the other sensual things that adults do. And it was just, nah. That wasn't a beef.
Yeah, he explained sex and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's Decoy was saying that
he copped that Alexis Texas fleshlight.
Yeah, but he would help with that and stuff like that. It was real creepy, basically kind of stuff. And then he was confronted on like an hour long.
But the big thing out of the thing to take away from the chat log was that he was more worried about getting caught than he was about, talking to a child, practically.
Yeah, I didn't even. The only reason that part was stupid only because that
He kept
mentioned,
doing it. He kept feeding
yeah,
into it. Mentioned it multiple times.
Yeah, he mentioned it, and then he still kept talking to her, even though he knows that this is going to be the repercussions of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I said like he's sick. So it's just that's insanity. Like if you don't keep doing the same thing and thinking for different results, it's not going to happen. But he got caught up with like an hour-long video from
Creep
pea
catcher.
poachers, not creep catchers, it was pea poachers,
Okay.
and they worked with creep catchers, that channel, but it was like a collaboration with both.
Okay.
So they caught him outside, like near these complex buildings. I don't know if he lived over there. He was
No.
around there.
Nobody lived there. They just threw that address out. They didn't.
Oh yeah, to have him meet
Because the girl, that's what the girl said. The girl said, we don't throw throw out addresses that he would know or he would get fond of. Because the girl that read the chat log on the live stream has been known and been used in countless decoy as a decoy off rip. She's like a regular. So they had to change the girl's identity and shit like that.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, like they had to get a different decoy because it would have been suspicious of it. They didn't want to catch suspicion from him, but they always try to throw it into an apartment complex, what they said, because they were like, it looks a little bit more natural than a private house. Makes a whole lot more sense. But how they caught him, first off, they came up to him and he was like, come on, I want to talk to you. And he's like, all right. He gave out a fist bump and he's like, what? No fist bump, bro? Like, I think you would realize if it was a sting, you shouldn't be fist bumping somebody if you're gonna get fucking caught, especially with what you did.
I don't think he realized it. It was just two white dudes that pulled up on him. One had a sheet of paper. No, it was three of them, and one had a camera. One had a sheet of paper. The other one had a book bag. It wasn't really like a,
yeah, I guess.
Oh my god, you're under, hey.
Yeah,
like,
he probably thought some fans rolled up on him because they did look regular. Yeah, you're right.
So, but I mean, at the end, he did the whole. What shocked me is that he did this whole thing. I was like, okay, because I was watching. I'm like, why is he continuing with this? I was just left, just leave. Because at the end, he did leave eventually. But
yeah,
he goes along with the whole thing, and he basically explains and admits that he did send those messages. He did do this. He said that, and so like he knew the age of the girl, or the age of the decoy, or whatever you want to say, and he still continued with it. The guys were asking him like different questions, interviewing him, but toward the end they tried to before they didn't even like call the local police or nothing like that. They waited toward the end to call the police, and then they got upset with the 911 operator because they wasn't sending the squad car fast enough, because homeboy EDP, he went to his car and was like, all right, I'm out of here, and he dipped out.
Yeah,
so there was an update. They did release a statement. So the local police are investigating the allegations and the video and stuff like that. They warn people about using these sting operations because it could be dangerous. Clearly, it can be, because as we talked before, he pulled out a gun before. It's like, yo, what's up? So yeah, you can get hurt or whatever.
Yeah, and
but
also
it's a liability. But it's also a liability issue where, like, I mean, a legality issue, because like, if you do it a certain way and if it's sloppy, then they can't use it in an investigation. So even though I know it's in good Samaritanship, but like at the same time, you have to just be clean with it, because in the video, they wasn't really clean with it. And I'm not sure. I mean, EDP needs to be charged, but with the stuff that's there and how they was presented, if he has a good lawyer, it might be a little tough. That's all I'm gonna say. It might be a little tough,
could
but
be
I'm hoping
cut and dry in the sense because they were talking shit to him.
That, and also just the means of how, because they were saying like those people that got the decoys or whatever, they had used photos, and they said they had used photos of like underage people before or whatever like that.
I got you on that one, because that dude I sent you the YouTube of, a fucking tipster or whatever, he talked about it because he had interviewed them. And one of them confronted him about the picture, and then his answer was just like, "Oh, I asked that person, and they were like, oh, here's a picture of it." They said they weren't, because he kept saying that it's just bait. It's basically bait, because you could send it to the person, they're gonna use that picture, and that picture is gonna get sent where to a database if they have the link and everything. Which obviously, yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah, in that video he showed the Discord of where
Oh, word, yeah.
they put in the thing is if that's true, right? Because if all that is true, then it is gonna affect the case because it's like it's illegal to use underage pictures as decoys or something like that. I think it's illegal for that.
Yeah.
I think that's illegal. It's not illegal to do sting operations. It's not illegal to do that, but it's illegal for you to use children pictures as decoys or whatever. So I don't know if that's gonna affect his case or whatever. But what they did was cool, and all power to them to bring light to the situation because EDP is pretty much done. But
hopefully,
like,
because these guys,
it kind of it's like it's like, all right, yeah, financially, yeah, but it's like legally, like I hope he gets on the list or something. Like I hope something happens. I hope it wasn't for nothing, because then it'll be kind of like, damn.
Because high key, but the way, like, I mean, it's been pretty. I mean, it kind of came into like it came out a little bit. I mean, granted, they didn't specifically say it, but like how they were handling the sting. These guys just did it for clout. It wasn't.
Yeah, they did it for money. They did it for the money. They wanted to monetize the video heavy, which I understand and all that shit. But at the same time, that means you didn't really care for the news. So like,
you didn't care for the news. You didn't care for the subject, which is even worse. Like, what the fuck?
So it's like, I don't know.
Yo, I mean,
sick bastards out there.
That's a fact. Like, yo, this whole shit of fucking clout chasing is getting disgusting.
Yeah, and if there's any parents out there, just make sure.
Like, yeah, please be attentive to your kids and watch
what they watching on YouTube and stuff like that. There's controls for YouTube, like there's parental controls, so just use that. So I don't watch nothing crazy, and also just because some people put kids stuff and it be some wild shit. It be wild shit anyway.
Still, yeah,
so just watch it with them, or like just to make sure. Because with my son, I watch a lot of stuff he be watching, and I know what he be watching. So, and most times he likes to watch music videos. Thank God, he like dancing videos, but.
My guy likes to see some rump shaking and
Nah, not like that. He like to see like
Romeo Santos,
real choreographed dancing.
Oh, he likes to see Usher music videos with Ush Bucks.
He could do the Thriller dance. So
word. Oh,
yeah, he
snap. Wait. Does anybody got some quiche bucks on him?
Stop. That's quiche bucks are only good when you're dealing with Big Hershey.
Yo, I don't like how you said that. As a currency only he could touch. Hey, yo.
Yeah, but yo, man. That EDP shit really threw me off.
Yeah, no, I really did. Like, yo. Fucking my coworker hit me up like, yo, this YouTuber got caught. And I was just like, when you came by, I was listening to the whole chat. I was just like, I was up on it. I've been up on it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Good luck to him though, man.
I really just hope he gets help. Like,
yeah, get help, bro. He don't need jail time. They was talking about that in the video. They was like, you just go to jail. I was like, nah, you need to just talk to. You need some counseling.
Nah, I don't.
He started talking about his mom and stuff like that. I'm like, this guy seems like he wants help, but he just doesn't know how to get it.
I don't know. I'm indifferent when it comes to
I'm on the fence with that.
Yeah, like you need some time.
It's like, because all we know so far what the chat thing, but like, has he actually done anything with the kid?
No, but it was
he hasn't done anything.
But like he's been caught though multiple times already. This is like the big one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but what he's done, he hasn't done. What I'm saying, he hasn't done anything like to like physical or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, there's people. It's little people who can't stay around kids and literally don't stay around children.
Yeah,
like there's people or if they can't handle themselves or don't have the discipline for that, they'll move away. And maybe he might need that or something like that. What I'm saying is that he get that type of health and still live a regular life. He doesn't have to go to jail and just like rot in prison just because he has thoughts.
Well, no, I wouldn't do anything.
I mean, that's only because I work in mental health. It's
right.
He has thoughts. It's just thoughts. It's not even in law enforcement. It's just thoughts. It's not like he's doing something. So it's like,
yeah, you have more of the experience. Where for me and Guy, it's more of like a morality thing. It's just like we just know the broad how can you say we just know the broad stroke or the broad.
Now I understand that. Like, it's sick. It's sick regardless. But
yeah,
like some people actually seek help and they get help. and they live a normal life. They just don't be around certain
But then
things.
it's a
or they don't-
possibility, especially from the chat, like, because he got graphic. So it was like, what could have
Yeah,
happened?
it was.
That's why I'm like, nah, I think he needs some time while getting help. But because what he said, some nasty shit, though. That's what
I mean, at the same time, like if you think about it, if he's willing to pull up, God forbid, it was
what could have
actually help
happened. Like,
someone's kid,
All right. Just hope something gonna happen.
something
Either
positive
or.
should come out of it, hopefully.
Either or.
I hope those dudes who caught her actually, like the dudes that exposed him, quote unquote, I hope they kind of get a kick in the nuts and like they don't get super famous. They'll just be like, oh, they did
Yeah,
it that
because the
one
guy
time.
that did all this shit, he's pretty much a dick. I mean, he's like Tipster says, and I even like how he said it. He's talking about, he just says edgy things.
Yeah, he's I'm like,
he's like, oh, he's like 20 years old. I'm like, he's a grown ass man.
at
Like,
that
stop
point,
doing that
yeah,
shit.
don't
Like,
do
you
that.
have
Like,
enough thought to not say certain things and not act a certain way.
exactly. Yeah, like,
and he don't even look 20. He look like he's 40.
that's a
Like,
fact. Yeah,
that
no,
shit look crazy.
All headed shit with a fucking nasty beard.
That beard, like, it has, like, you know how birds nest, like you can nest they shit in there, lay eggs. But he just looks sloppy. I don't know.
He was a fucking cringe lord. He was a sloppy ass cringe lord. It was weird.
Just corny. But I hope whatever happens for the right reasons, and whoever needs to go somewhere goes somewhere. For EDP, yeah. If you ever go to jail, bro, go to jail, bro. But if you need options, go do them options. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
It's like shit, man. That's just crazy. You crazy, bro. You wild, son.
Yeah, I don't. Fam, I don't know. Like, it's just
too much of a following to kind of be doing that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, how is it out of everybody that DMs you? Why are you? I mean, I get it. His fan base, the ages varied, and most of them were men. But it's like, even the same thing could be said with the fighting game community. You mean to tell me there were no women your age at these fucking contests that you couldn't have hooked up with?
I don't know.
I
mean, it's somebody for everybody. He bugging, but it's just
no. There's somebody for everybody, but there shouldn't be somebody like that fucking younger than you for you.
No, that's what I'm saying. He bugging with that. I was like,
yeah,
there's somebody for everybody. So,
but then, I was trying to bring up the Evo situation because I'm still trying to get over that. Like, I don't understand. Y'all aren't world famous, but y'all are third tier famous fucking Smash players. You mean to tell me you couldn't talk to no girl, and then the girl that was there diddled a little boy? Like, I'm what? I don't.
Smash is a whole different world over there.
Somehow it's a whole. I don't. You know what? I don't get it. I just.
But, yeah.
I'm an outsider looking in somehow, and yet I have so much knowledge to give. I guess I don't fucking know. But speaking of Smash, we got the fucking theater. How do you say the word?
Theatrical
release of dun 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 dun, dun Mortal Kombat. I guess we could open it with a Guy, because Guy is of Asian descent, and this film took its liberties and very well played at the Asian people.
This movie needs work.
Yeah, work. He said movie needs work. Yo,
I'm not gonna lie, it was the choreography for the fight scenes, some of the worst I've seen. Not it.
I thought it was good. I don't know. So we've all of us here have seen the 90s film, not Annihilation. We're not talking about Annihilation. Fuck that movie. We're talking about regular Mortal Kombat, right? With the dude from the Highlander movies as Raiden, and what's Robin? Is it Robin Lee? I think Robin something as Liu Kang, and then we had Sonya Blade, the chick from I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Billy Madison, and then Johnny Cage, also known as Johnny Cage in this movie. It was so weird. We opened up with the film where I don't know how they took the liberty. So people that don't know game lore, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are just eternal enemies because Sub-Zero was tricked. No, I'm sorry. AKA Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion was killed by Sub-Zero, but it wasn't Sub-Zero. It was a sorcerer called Quan Chi from Outer World, from the Nether Realm. All right, there's different realms. There's a contest that gets held like every every 10 years or every millennia. Again, this movie took its own properties, mixed it in with some game lore, and just fucking spat it out. It was so weird because it didn't make any sense. It was my god. It's like I want to like this movie. To me, it was a solid 6.5. Yeah, Harry. I mean, Guy, you just didn't like it, right? I keep fucking up today. Oh,
We all botch it sometimes.
yo, I'm botching shit terribly. My name's Brandon. I'm gay. There, you don't feel at ease.
It was just the movie just didn't look like it was well planned out.
Right.
That's
Choreography was trash.
Weird.
It
Nah,
was
I
real
mean,
slow.
fam,
Yeah.
but I liked it because they did references to the game. Like, what was it when Liu Kang was fighting Kano for a little bit? When he was training Kano, what he kept doing, he kept spamming low kicks. So it was funny. Kung Lao actually was doing moves from the game. Again, they took the liberties, and it was so weird. I couldn't. Ugh. I don't know, Kenny. What'd you think?
The movie was okay. I understand the Arcana shit. The thing is I don't know, the random moments of that shit. The nigga fucking Kano got his shit during the lunch break. Like they took a break from training and then they was about to eat some food and then he's just like, oh, my shit's a laser beam. Oh my god. Like
no, you gotta you gotta say it like he does. Oh, my shit's a laser beam. Crikey. Nah, let me stop.
Yeah, he found himself after they roasted him for 5 minutes.
That's a fact. Yo, so a big plot point apparently, if you haven't played Mortal Kombat, certain characters get certain superpowers. Like Kung Lao has his hat and he does chi. And he has chi manipulation. That's what you could call his powers from 11. Liu Kang has fire abilities. He's got fire kick, fire balls, and a bicycle kick. And he could summon a dragon. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Sub-Zero can control hellfire because why? He's a fucking hell specter. Sub-Zero controls ice. Why? Because he's a fucking ninja that learned how to control ice. Raiden controls thunder. Sonya is a military-grade spec ops operative. Why the fuck did we need to get the implementation of Arcana, which is just basically key energy? And then the only way to get key energy, Arcana, is to have this marking of the dragon, which is the Mortal Kombat logo. Again, I was like, I loved some scenes from the film, but when they try to make it their own thing, it wasn't making sense because they were trying to reference shit, and it wasn't, no.
Basura.
It was a little basura, especially with, like, first off, Shang Tsung looks basic as fuck. I don't care. Basic as shit.
Oh, he doesn't look like someone that's intimidating.
Not at all. He just looks like a regular, like, dude with black hair. They didn't care to give him facial hair. Like, I feel like certain people that had a say so must not, like, either just wanted to stay like, hey, let's do 90s shit and not go with the video game. Because in the video game reboot, we got old man Shang Tsung and then we got young Shang Tsung. Because if people don't know this, Shang Tsung's a sorcerer. He could age himself. Well, no, he could really de-age himself. It just takes somebody from who's stronger than him to, like, permanently put him at a different age. But it was so weird. Even his roster was weird. The roster was Reiko, Cabal, Melina, and Sub-Zero. 3 of the people that I just named are backstabbers. Like, they don't take orders from people. This was weird. And you could fight it with, like, oh, fucking Shang Tsung's a sorcerer. Da, 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 da. He could control people. It don't work like that. It really doesn't. But compared to the Shang-Chi trailer, I guess, Guy, what'd you think?
I think they needed to cast me.
Oh, shit, yo. I think they really would. My issue with the Shang-Chi trailer is almost the same as Mortal Kombat. The fighting was a little, like... I like the fighting from Mortal Kombat. It was fine, but, like, you said the combat was a lot smoother and it was a lot better in the Shang-Chi trailer, which I'm fine with. But
oh, absolutely.
And you said it looked like an old school kung fu film.
It looked like a kung fu flick.
Whereas for me, it looked too basic of an action film for me to have anything like. There was no, because to me, when I think of a kung fu flick, I think of the 70s and the 80s ones. Like, I think of the exaggerated shit that they did. And so,
Okay.
and so it's like that's why I was like, okay, I didn't see nobody do a kata. I didn't see no performance of something. Like you know how when even in an anime, you see when the martial artist does his little fucking kata before he starts fighting, and then the
Yeah.
actual fight commences. Nobody did that. I didn't hear I didn't hear a cry. I didn't hear a what like I thought I may be wrong. Am I being stereotypically wrong, or am I just like, nah, that might have would have spiced it up? Because that trailer was boring.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, if it's made from like where from what it looks like, it might not be like traditional katas and shit like that. It may be more like it's showing like more of the brutal side of training.
But then I'm like, though, then what's the point? Because Shang-Chi in the MCU he's the master of all martial arts. He is the number one hand-to-hand combatant. That's the thing. I thought they would take it in the sense of, okay, I'm trying to like mix it with like Baki and Kengan Ashura. They talk about techniques. They talk about form. What the fuck? Is it just that he knows Kung Fu?
It's just a trailer. It's a 2-minute trailer.
Yeah, but it's Marvel.
It just showed the action.
Marvel. I don't.
But you know what? But you know, if you think about it, you can in a way you could kind of appreciate that they're not showing too much because there has been trailers that kind of like just gave away the movie.
True, like the Man of Tai Chi and Ninja Assassin.
You don't know what's in it yet. You just know there was a bunch of action scenes, there's training montages, and that's about it.
All right, fine, whatever.
You're asking for water and all that stuff. You don't know if they're not gonna put that in the trailer. Plus, that looks weird in the trailer.
Oh, it doesn't. Not when it's the right scene. And then we got the look of basic ass Mandarin. He practically looks like fucking Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat. Yo, basic, just a regular dude with some black hair. No facial hair again. I don't know what the fuck it is. If it ain't Jason Momoa, don't give it a fucking beard. Trash.
But the actor is gonna be better than the guy in Mortal Kombat.
Oh no, the actor I'll give more props to, but like when it comes to makeup and design, that shit's garbage. Oh, and then we got blessed with the greatest thing of all. Disney's Chinese American spokesperson, Aquafina's in the movie. And guess what she is? Fucking comic relief. Just what you need. Listen.
Okay.
It's great. Cool. Let Shang-Chi be the one film. Hey, listen. If they because this was a teaser. If they give me another trailer and I fucking feel interested in watching it, or if any of y'all watch it and y'all like, yo, what you wanted is in here, then I'll be like, okay. Other than that, nah. I didn't think she was funny from the jump.